All right, can everyone while these ballots are being collected, can everyone sort of keep their voice down and pay attention to Mr. Barnes speaking? If so, say aye. All right, Bradley Barnes, second vice chair candidate.
Hello. So my name is Brad Barnes. I'm running to be your second vice chair. Thank you so much. And I'm from Rome, Georgia. We are probably most known for being the home of Marjorie Taylor Greene. We like our fighters up there. I'm also a grassroots fighter. And I can work with anyone that has their eye on victory. I have a background in software and data engineering, and a lot of experience with the college Republicans, young Republicans. Last year I had knocked 5,000 doors, did over 10,000 calls. I've worked on free speech legislation, election integrity legislation. I'm hoping next year, a really big thing that I'm working to get into the next election integrity bill is when apartments are turned over, that the apartment complexes have to turn a notice over to either the Secretary of State or the local Board of Registrations to blank out all the registrations in that location. Because if you've ever door knocked in areas with apartments, there's 15, 20 people registered to vote in these apartments. In terms of what I'm known for, some of the bigger, bolder things I'm known for in 2023, I fought against the Trans Queer Pride for Kids event in Rome, Georgia. We ended up getting illegally arrested. We fought and won those charges, and we were able to overturn the ordinance that we were arrested under, thanks to Catherine Bernard. And Alex, not to be left out. And also in 2023, the vile, wicked Fani Willis and I went head-to-head. On the day that she had our president booked into the Fulton County Jail, I filed in the Fulton County courts for her arrest under a 4-count indictment. That ended up making international news. I was on the news in about 15 different countries. And, I got a lot of death threats, people driving by my house, taking pictures of my house, posting online. But I wasn't afraid, because Christ is king, and we can never be turned around in our mission to serve Christ and to do what is right and to say what is right. Okay? So what does success look like for me as the second vice chair? That's a victory that's so big that the Democrats will be howling at the sky, crying. And just to wrap up for you guys, if you want to win and you want to win big, if you want a bigger and a bolder GOP, bet on Brad Barnes at the state convention. Thank you so much. I love you all.
Thank you, Brad. Next is Noreen Cantor. Noreen, come on up. Hey, Noreen.
Hello, y'all. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I just want to let you know I've been a GRA member since 2017. I was on the executive board for second vice chair and then treasurer. So I've been involved in the GRA for a long time. They're a great organization. So I'm running for second vice chair because we need integrity, transparency, and grassroots, which we don't have in the current Georgia GOP. I believe that the election was stolen, so we need paper ballots, hand counted, one-day voting, no illegals voting, and no machines, no excuses. We need to build up the grassroots from the ground up. I have went to Leadership Institute and took classes on this, and I have got a plan in place called Grassroots 26, and I am going to implement it when I win, because we need grassroots. We need to get rid of the rhinos down there. We have way too many of them. And yes, if your representative is in the 30 and 40, primary them. Get rid of them. I ran against mine. He was a 34. I didn't win, but people know what voting scores are, and I am very transparent. So I am going to tell you that I will not sign this communist piece of crap. I will not put my family in jeopardy, because if I do disparage the GOP, they'll come after me. They'll take everything I have. And I will not allow that to happen because this is a non-paying job and it is not going to take everything I have away from me. So I am being transparent, and this is what I think about that document. I am Noreen Cantor, and I am running for second vice chair. I am a grassroots, American First, Trump-supporting candidate with integrity.
All right. Thank you, Noreen. Next up, Betsy Kramer. Betsy, come on out. Here you go, Betsy.
Here I go. First of all, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I've been a mother for 26 years, and it's been the hardest job I've ever had, and I was lucky that I was a stay-at-home mom. Anyway, good afternoon, and I am Betsy Kramer, and I'm asking for your vote for second vice chair of the Georgia GOP. Thanks for holding this endorsement convention, and I appreciate the time and treasure the committee put together getting information to all you members. I'm seeking the role of second vice chair out of service for the state party and not for personal ambition. I have spent 16 years working at the precinct and state precinct and county operation level in the Fulton GOP, having left the Democrat Party in 2009 after they elected Barack Obama. My husband, Stephen, like many of you might know him or know him online, have been moving me right for years, and in the dawning days of the Tea Party movement, I left the Democrat Party. But I didn't seek leadership position like I had always been a Republican. Instead, like many activists in this room, I learned how the county and state party worked. I dug in my North Fulton community to build a precinct organization that would draw other conservative neighbors and fellow Jewish community members into our county party. I have stayed active at the local level and served in various positions in the county party, even as the interim chairman in 2021 during a convention dispute. Several of you state committee members probably helped correct a few years ago. I remember, he was there. I've had a successful career in internet banking, creating an online platform that most of you still use today with the app that your financial institution has. I'm like, oh, I'm stopped. Boy, I was really slow. Anyway, one team, one mission, and one Georgia. We all need to unite. My name is Betsy Kramer. Please vote for me. Thank you. In Dalton.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Betsy. And now, Shawnee Zabendorf. Oh, tell me if I need to move.
I'm not going to throw that.
All right.
Good afternoon. My name is Shawnee Zappendorf. I'm very honored to be here today and also as a GRA member. I'm running for second vice chair. And my job is to assist the chairman to accomplish his agenda with excellence, integrity, and loyalty. Thank you. Also, I'm accountable to all the constituents in 159 counties, delivering truth and transparency. So should I just mention Joanna? Thank you for all you do. And Colton, thank you. Can we get a round of applause for Joanna? So a little bit about me. I do believe in traditional value. I'm a Christian. And I'm married to an Army veteran for almost 27 years. And I have 2 boys. And they're both serving in the United States Army currently. Thank you. Do we have any veterans in the stage? Do we have any veterans here? Thank you for your service. And also those that serve the veterans. I know Mr. Voorhees, one of my heroes that's here with us today. And our family is dedicated to this country. So from the national level to the grassroots level. I've served in the last almost 2 decades. When I was, this time a year ago, I was elected as one of the 59 delegates to the Republican National Convention. And I was also serving as a county chair back in 2019. So one of the very first things that I did was to push for election integrity. I know a lot of people have mentioned about election integrity, but at the time it wasn't so popular. I was highly criticized. I knew I was doing the right thing a year later when I was named in a lawsuit by Stacey Abrams. We can talk about that afterwards. And also at the grassroots level, as Trump Force captain, at the end of the night, made over 13,600 phone calls. It was a time. Oh, does anybody not have a MAGA shirt? Did everybody have a MAGA shirt? Okay, here we go. Okay, remember, this is Shawnee Zappendorf. I'm better than Oprah because vote for Asia MAGA for a second vice chair.
Thank you, Shawnee. Good. All right, so if all the second vice chair candidates would please come up and have a seat on stage, and congratulations to Chris for catching one. That was good. All right, do we have a... All right, so... Well, welcome up here, everyone. I guess first, has anyone, first question, starting with Shawnee and going down the line, did someone ask you to run for office, or has anyone promised you anything for running? So I guess it's a two-part question. Just go down the line. Oh, does the mic, is it on? Hold on. Test. There you go. Just leave it on.
So, like I mentioned, I've been volunteering for about 2 decades. And I've always been in back of the scene, and I thought this would be the time to step up and run for second vice chair because I feel like I can bring the unity. Sorry. So what did you say? Somebody asked you to run?
Oh yeah, did anyone ask you to run or promise you anything for running?
Promise anything? No.
All right.
I was asked, but I wasn't promised anything. Several people asked me because they know I get things done. I do it very well.
I was not asked to run or planted to run. I know that maybe my friend Julie has that mistaken, nor was I promised anything to run. If I speak a truth that people don't like, that's because it is the truth and not because I was paid to say it. So I've never been bought, I've never been bossed, and my voice is not for sale. Thank you.
Okay, I was asked to run by a dear friend, and I said she was crazy, but here I am. And if anybody would try to pay me, they wouldn't get away with it, because that is not going to happen.
Just start from there.
Okay.
So what is your definition of grassroots? Right. What is your definition of grassroots?
You and me, we are the grassroots because we are the people on the ground, pounding the pavement, making phone calls, doing all the hard labor, and that's what grassroots are.
All right. So the grassroots are the people that get it done. We are the grassroots. The grassroots are actually in the room with us right now because it's all of us. And, we've got to supercharge our grassroots and give them the tools from the state party they need to be successful.
Okay, grassroots, America first, Trump supporting candidates that care about we the people, not just anybody. Not everybody can be a America first grassroots. So if you get out there, you knock doors, you call people, you volunteer to run for office, and you agree to be held accountable, that is a true grassroots.
So how many people think they're grassroots? Raise your hand. This is what we have. This is our definition of grassroots. You and I, we can work together and have fun the next 2 years and get all the candidates elected. Thank you.
All right, starting with Brad. Do you have a homestead exemption on your home in Georgia, and is it your permanent residence?
I do not have a homestead exemption.
Does that mean you don't have
But-
a home?
And is Georgia your permanent residence?
It is.
All right.
I have a homestead exemption. We've been here 30 years.
And then you.
Georgia, yes.
All right.
Homesteaders.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it was asked, so somebody cared. What is your, and you answered already too? Yes. All right, so next, I guess starting with Noreen, what is your plan to eliminate the QR code and restore lawful elections in Georgia?
No machines, no excuse. Get rid of them. We don't have to worry about the QR code then.
It's already being approved. Yeah, so it's already approved. So we have President Trump. He has his America First agenda. We just need to follow his direction. Look at all the stuff that was mentioned earlier about election integrity, what Sally did and everything. It's already being approved. So we just need to have the budget to get rid of all that. Thank you.
It's already, as Shawnee, as well as Josh said, it's already been approved or has been signed into law. It is up to the Secretary of State. And for it to actually happen, I think we need to elect a get rid of the Dominion Secretary of State. And by electing someone like that, we will get rid of the Dominion and the QR code altogether.
So as has been said, the QR codes are done, but what is not done is moving us to hand-marked, hand-counted paper ballots and election day, not election month. We've got to do those things, and we've also got to have clean voter rolls. And as Betsy said, we must have a Secretary of State that's actually going to follow the law and not continuously subvert the Republican Party.
Oh, that's fine. All right, well, with that, that is, thank you all for running. There's a question. Thank you all.
Thank you.
We have 5 votes for no endorsement, 29 votes for Shawnee Zappendorf, 72 votes for Noreen Cantor, 29 were spoiled, but 2/3 of the 106 cast would be 70.6, so which means 71. So congratulations to Noreen Cantor for receiving the GRA endorsement with 2/3 of the vote.